Hi everyone, Roshana here today to talk to you about the power of your beliefs in the creation of your life. So if you're interested in knowing how amazing your belief system is in creating what your daily life experience is, stay tuned. I have written a book called You Get What You Believe, and I was offering a sound circle in a community close to where I am last month, and a woman came up to me. She attended that circle because she had found this book online, and she read the book and she wanted to tell me how much it has changed her life. She told me that even her boss noticed a difference in her, and that this little book changed her life so much that she started sharing the information with her sister, and now she's seeing big changes in her sister. And why this book changes lives is because it's teaching us that what we think we create. And it's so profound in our lives, and most people don't have any idea of the magnitude of this. I've realized in my own life that it only takes one incident that is uncomfortable, and the very next time I'm in a situation that is similar to that, I'm expecting the outcome that was like the very first uncomfortable outcome. Our subconscious is so open to the slightest suggestion. I once met a man, actually I worked for this man, and he at the age of 50 suddenly became that he couldn't walk very well because of his knees, and he was on crutches. And he told me that years ago he had been in a motorcycle accident and he had really banged up his leg. And the surgeon, who spent several hours joining all his bones back together, and he had to have a plate, told him that he would probably be good till he was about 50, and then arthritis and problems would start to set in. And sure enough, at age 50, he ended up having to use crutches, and he thought the doctor was right. But I know that it was that seed of suggestion. I mean, how could the doctor possibly know right at the age of 50 that this is what's going to happen? It was the power of suggestion that was so strong that his body actually believed it and then created that outcome. And we can see it in so many different ways in our lives. If two people witness a car accident, they can actually both give a very different report of what happened at that accident, because they're responding from their own beliefs and the emotional response that was brought up and triggered for them based on what they saw. So these are just small examples of how our beliefs create our lives. And the problem is, if we're not aware of this, and if we don't really explore what our beliefs are, and we're not happy with life, we're just going to keep creating that same life. It takes awareness to, for one thing, discover where our beliefs are hidden, how to find what they are that are limiting us from stepping into our fullest potential, and then to have the tools to know how to change those beliefs and start creating something different in our lives. So it's really important to generate this awareness and to clear beliefs. So I've also created a healing technique called the Freedom Release Technique that is a very powerful method. I'm actually able to go into your subconscious and discover what the core incident was that created the limiting belief for you. And when those beliefs are cleared and released and a more empowering belief is put in its place, it's amazing the change that happens. One example for myself was I realized after a year or more of doing this work very intensely that I had a belief that I'm not supported in the world. And so what happens when we're carrying a belief like that is we actually set up situations where we're not supported. So it's ironic in a sense, because it's like someone will try to offer us support, but because we believe we're not supported, or in my case, I believed I was not supported, I wouldn't accept that support, or I wouldn't even see the offer that was given with a clear mind enough to see it as something that was available to me. So if it lies out of our belief system, we'll actually reject it and push it away. And I realized this very clearly when I finally released that belief. I discovered that it was there and I released it. And the very next day I was doing a presentation, and in this presentation I said I would like to be offering work in a local hospital because the work that I was doing was releasing stress. It was my sound circles again. And the person that I'd been making contact with in the very front row said, "I'm a nurse at that hospital. I can help you with that." And then the day after that, I was doing a workshop, and after the workshop, out of the blue, someone just came and offered me support. This person does online work and offered to help me with my business. So it totally shifted and changed in my life the moment that I let go of that belief. And that one single belief can impact so many areas of my life. If I don't believe I'm supported, I'm not going to allow opportunities for abundance to flow to me. I'm not going to allow healthy relationships and partnerships to come to me. So this is the power of our beliefs. And when we are running blind and struggling through life, very often it's because we are holding limiting beliefs that we're not aware of. So remember that woman who said that this book changed her life. It's a small book, but it's succinct and to the point, and it offers many tools, and you can order it from my website that I've linked to below, or you can order it on Amazon, and it's got all 5-star reviews on Amazon. So if you're ready to move through your limiting beliefs, I invite you to check the links below, either for my Freedom Release Technique work and with this book as well, and start finding where your limitations are so that you can move into the life that you're dreaming of and let go of the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. So I wish you the very best. Thanks.